So the Honda MotoCompo is the infamous, super cool motorcycle that we never got here in the United States. It folds up so you can put it like anywhere. It's like 100 pounds, originally made so it also fits in the back of a Honda hatchback that we never got here in the United States. And while a few Honda MotoCompos have made it here to the United States, they want like 6,000 bucks for a used one, and I'm like, I could make one of those. I found this Honda Metropolitan scooter on OfferUp for 50 bucks. And while that may seem like a deal, well, the front end of it was all burned and gone. Aww. But the back end and what I needed was still there. So my day job involves mechanical engineering, so why not design the whole thing in 3D? So the first step was to measure up the frame and the engine and then put that into the computer. Then I could design the rest of the frame around it and all my parts. So I was able to design a whole MotoCompo lookalike. Definitely 80s throwback with all the boxy designs and the squared off, cut off, and we're gonna have to lean even more into the 80s with some LED lights, retracting seat that goes down that I got to do like a quick release pin, and then the top panels come off and the rearmost panel flips over and goes on the back as a rack, something the MotoCompo didn't have. And then what says the 80s nothing more than pop-up headlight? Now here's something fun the MotoCompo didn't have. We're gonna have to put Nerf guns or missiles that shoot out the front, because why not when you're riding past the neighbor's cat and you wanna shoot Nerf guns at them? Many hours I spent. I'm not showing you all the details yet. And if you're like me, you've had this crazy idea to build something you can't buy. Hopefully this encourages you to build your own. Maybe just don't start with a fully burned motorcycle. That was a lot of parts to replace. Alright, I got this burnt thing running finally. Had to repair the wire harness, replace some of it, and get a new throttle, but she runs! We should probably take it for a spin. You know, no brakes, no air in the tire, it's even mounted. What's the worst that can happen? Oh yeah! Oh. All right, let's split the frame. Oh! There we go. Two-piece motorcycle. Alright, so we got to refurbish these things. They're all melted in the fire and shot, plastic pieces inside, and the seals are all gone. So, oh, yep, look, they're refurbished. The original steering stem was like yay long to fit through that massive frame, so, you know, shorter did it. Alright, we need to weld together the front end of this frame, and so we need it nice and lined up straight. Metal conduit here to get the wheels nice in line, and I can adjust it here and then start to tack it together and adjust that and drill the hole here. Yeah, it's a little sketchy, you know, most are welded on like a jig on a welding table, but we ain't got that. So this is what we got. I can adjust it some more. But like I've said, what life is worth living if you ain't dying? Alright, I got my trusty angle finder so we can get the front end set up just like I do on the computer. Oh yeah, that's good. Probably should buy a welding blanket. Alright, so we gotta get the body mounted, but we gotta like shimmy it into position. So, you know how we like to do things here the sketchy way. I got it rigged to the ceiling with these, and we'll kind of line it up. So to save a few bucks, I just got the laser cuts and I'm going to do my own bending. Different from my last build where you saw me beating on it. I got this cool little vice brake that just bends it ever so nicely, just like that. Well, someone forgot to draw up the airbox on the computer. Nothing to saw and some epoxy can't fix. Alright, I got a lot of work to do still, but I'm kind of eager to test ride it. It works! It actually works! Whoa, hey. Handlebar's a little loose. We gotta fix that. Alright. We gotta finish it. Does it look?
It was kind of cute.
It looks cool, doesn't it?
Cute.
You know, there's someone else here on YouTube that's been looking for a MotoCompo. Maybe he should get this one. Well, I think I got all the metal work done finally. It's been drilling and welding and everything. I have not shown you all the cuts, all the welds, all the cleanup, but it's been a lot. All right, now we got it all built, we're gonna tear it all apart because, well, we gotta paint it, and I got to replace still a few things that are burned, and we got drill shavings everywhere, so we're gonna blow that all out, and now where the magic all starts to come together. I also cleaned up, as you may be able to see, because the wife would come out and she would say, "How do you even find anything?" And she was right. Behind every good husband is a wife still training him. Alright, all the paint is dry. Some of it we just did clear coat because now it's time to wrap. We're gonna lean into the 80s with the Miami teal and pink. You know, wrapping is a tedious process. It takes some time, and then you think you're all done, and then the dang thing won't stick on the edges. Oh yeah, I love it. It's coming together. So I couldn't find a spot for the coolant tank because it's like a funky shape that used to go somewhere. So, you know, reduce, recycle, reuse. All right, so what you can't account for on the computer is all these controls and cables, and I was hoping and praying that it would all fit down in here. But when I went to go do it, I folded it up and it didn't. And I almost cried. Aww. And I was like, I'm gonna have to get a new gas tank and like notch it out. I even bought the gas tank. I was about to cut it. I was like, I'm gonna try it one more time. But I got it to fit. Fits! It fits! Alright, if you want to talk about stuff that didn't work out here, this wrap is not real good quality. I've wrapped a little bit before, but I'm going to put a link below for you guys not to buy this stuff, because it didn't, no. See, watch how easy this is. Alright, let's see how much it weighs. 163. Probably should have used more aluminum. Actually, I calculated that. It was only going to change like 5 pounds. Here we go. This will make it legal. Here it is, moment of truth. I love it. love it, I love it, I love it. Look, look, it's all done. It's all done. Put it in. It's in there, pull it down. There we go. All right, let's see how this thing folds up. We're gonna time it. Panel off, fold the handlebars. Like so. Gotta flip around the cable. Pull the pin, put the pin back. Cables have to be right in a certain spot. Pull the rear rack. Slide it out. Waching. Put it in its slot. Front panel back on. Pull the pin for the seat. Now we're done. Minute and a half. All right, I got an idea. I'm gonna send it over to Sean at Bikes and Beards and have him uncrate it and let the shenanigans ensue. Well, I know. We'll call it the MotoBeardo. All right, we gotta have a little bit more fun than this too. And off goes the MotoBeardo from California to Pennsylvania. Sean and Craig are gonna love it. Well, there's more stuff coming. If you could subscribe, that'd be awesome. For now, check out my coolest build right here.